2-0 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air down the right field line. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. So next to bat will be Yandy Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So now here is Austin Meadows looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Line down the left field line. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in is Brandon Lau. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
And sometimes we forget he's a second baseman. Pretty rare to have a middle infielder like him that can be a big run producer for you.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 1-0 the count. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
In there, 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 out, nobody aboard. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Glasnow has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Next to dig in, Eloy Jimenez. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Out in front of it, strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Keuchel, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Next up, Willy Adames. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now it'll be Yordan Alvarez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Alvarez. 0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
3-1 to him now. This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1.
No, that's low.
One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Yoan Moncada comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now here is Luis Robert. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And this will be fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And there's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No contact there, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay fat...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs and 36 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 pitch.
Inside, 0-2.
Kiermaier's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next to stand in is Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Kiermaier takes his lead at third with one away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Zach Collins.
The catcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 and 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Tim Anderson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping in once again is Adam Eaton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Collins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Leading off to the ring, the second baseman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Joey Wendell digs in now. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now back, third base.
One out here in the Tampa Bay 4th. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. No balls and a strike to count. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will return. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Jose Abreu will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. And now in the box, Yoan Moncada trying here to plate the tying run from second. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Arozarena retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So stepping in is Francisco Mejia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Yandy Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Luis Robert looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First delivery to him. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. A double play. Base is empty, 2 away. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Lau's got it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. To Abreu for the big double play. So now to the plate, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing?
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the shot? Josh Fleming enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the 7th inning ready to roll and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Willy Adames comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1 to him now. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there's out number 2. Just an absolute bang-bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. The runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Marcus. You sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just hung in there on that one. Once again, the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So here's Jose Abreu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Alvarez on at first. Nobody out. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now to the plate, Yoan Moncada. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch is fouled away. A bullet to first base. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's out.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. So here is Zach Collins. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2, the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning... New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena. Evan Marshall has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Arozarena gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Weakly hit towards first. Right to him. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows is working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering, Brandon Lau is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those.
Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The second baseman,
Nick Madrigal is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
up next to the right side.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Ball one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. In now is Adam Eaton. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Kiermaier gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Joey Wendle. The 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. On the ground to the right side, taken in by Abreu. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo as he lifts it in the air to right field. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in next, Willy Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that misses 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in. Nick Anderson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yordan Alvarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now. Up next, Jose Abreu. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Tyler Glasnow wins his third of the season. Dallas Keuchel pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up